All right, welcome. So on your worksheet, you do not have to fold it over like I have. I'm just making videos of this and just showing you what you are responsible for. The next term we are talking about is array in geometry. So a ray will have a dot on one end and it will travel for a little bit and then have an arrow on the other. Now, these don't have to always go up to the right. They can go left. They can go down. They can go up. Whichever way, you can a whole circle of ways they can go. Now, the thing is, on rays, they always have a letter underneath that point. And then they always have a second point on here with a different letter. Now, these are always going to be capital letters. So maybe this one would be an R, and we'll put an S here. Let's say T and Q. So anytime you have an array, you have at least 2 points identified. One has to be the specific point where this is like its start from. But then it goes through another point. It can go through multiple, but at least has one more. All right, so what's that next one? Okay, what do we call these? These are going to be symbols. So I'm just going to work with this first one we identified. So we always use the letter we start with. So whatever the point is first, that is the capital letter. So I have M. And then I'm going to identify another point that goes through MP. Now I'm going to draw whatever it is above it. So since it's an array, I'm going to put it here. The dot goes above M because that's what the dot is under. And then it has an arrow going through the P. Okay, even if this array goes completely up, the symbol for it is above the letters. So we are not going to do P to M and have a array this way. For one thing, the notation for the array does not start at P. It could if it starts there and keeps going through M, but what we see here is that P and M between those two, that's not an array because we don't have an arrow if I started at P. So all right, so the last thing on here are your characteristics. We're always going to use capital letters, and you'll find that a repeated thing on here. So use capital letters when you name them. Always name the point or the beginning point first. So always identify the beginning point first and then use an arrow to show it keeps going. So the array is going to have a start point and keep going in one direction only.